Alright guys, we are back with Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty HD. Yeah, we're gonna have to... Alright, I'm gonna set the controller down for now on during commercials. Cutscenes.
Time for the scheduled briefing session with the Commandant. You are ordered to continue manning your posts until that time.
And we got a person. I should have picked that guy up, but that's right. Alright. Still don't have any cutscenes? Okay, cool. What the hell? Hold on. So we're gonna get to Raiden, I think. Well, I want to. I don't know for sure, but we'll see what happens.
Colonel, we have sealed the stern hatch. The lift is also under our control.
Roski.
The Marine Commander has started his speech already.
We will complete the preparations before the end of the speech.
All communications to the halls have been severed. No one is aware of our presence.
Really?
Let no one down into the halls until we are out.
He knows someone's there.
Yes, sir. We will
Well, he
secure
probably
your exit
suspects.
with our lives if necessary.
There is one more thing.
Yes, sir.
My daughter, keep her safe.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I have a hard time believing that I'm the only person on Twitch streaming this game right now. Well, the category is Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty HD.
Who was there?
If I changed it to something else. Come on, hurry up. Oh, the body disappeared. I think I'm going to try to go through the game without killing anyone. We'll see how that goes, though. After I'm done with this collection, I think I'm going to go back to the trilogy. Skip the cutscenes, but, like, try to... I'm maybe playing on, like, a harder difficulty. We'll see. Probably won't be for Metal Gear Solid 1, but I don't know. I mean, I am going to do Roll B and MGS 1 at some point, but... Anyway. And I probably should show the codec briefings, or the cassette tapes in MGS 1. But I might just do that for YouTube and not Twitch, though. I don't know. I should have already done that, but I didn't.
Oh, Shalashaska. Why are you here? We thought you were with the Colonel. What the...
Ocelot.
The Colonel will be joining you soon, comrade.
Snake, are you in yet? Have you made it to the holds?
It's taking longer than I expected. We've already passed the Verrazano Bridge.
All right, we'll use another recovery point.
They may be planning to change course.
What?
The exits to the deck are all sealed.
What are they planning?
If they get Metal Gear, we're going right off the fringe.
You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses.
The men down here are definitely Marines.
The current state of nuclear...
If the deck is sealed off, they have no way of knowing that the ship's been taken over.
I'm not interested in fighting these guys. The weapons won't do me much good here.
Can you see Metal Gear?
No, I'll have to go around to the bow. They have some serious defenses here. I doubt the recent arrivals want to blast their way through the Marines either.
Wonder where they're headed.
I don't know. Not the beach, that's for sure.
Okay, Snake, let's go over this one more time. Use this camera to get photographic evidence of the Metal Gear prototype.
Damn it! No! Really? Okay, I shouldn't have pressed that. Ah! Nice. Oh, come on. Really? It wants me to do this again? Come on, game. I believe they did the Uncharted Golden Abyss game on the Vita. Or they helped with it, at least.
Verrazano Bridge checkpoint passed. All non-essential personnel report to the holds in 10 minutes' time for the scheduled briefing session with the Commandant. You are ordered to continue manning your posts until that time.
Damn it! Damn it!
Search team, head to deck 2 immediately. Treat the subject.
Damn it! Alright, we're gonna skip this. Alright, there we go.
Okay, Snake. Let's go over this one more time.
What the? No! Why did it skip that? You know what? I don't care at this point. We're just gonna keep going. We're going to keep going at this point. We're wasting enough time.
Hey, Snake.
Real. Stop! I don't want to
Oh, you need
save.
to save?
No, I don't need to save. I'm going to save? Well, okay. Just let me know when you need to.
Every industrialized nation on the globe knows the specifications for Metal Gear. Worse yet, so do a number of rogue states. They are all working on deploying their own...
Do not shoot a weapon, because you will get a game over if you do that.
The world is about to see a swarm of these Metal Gear derivatives.
Snake, face the ladder and push the action button to grab...
Yeah, so basically what we missed was, it tells you, it's like, oh, the speech is going to be so long, but it could be longer if he tells a joke.
Snake, the tanker's holds are divided into 3 separate blocks, and Metal Gear is in the farthest hold.
Every industrialized
What the hell?
nation on the globe knows the specifications for Metal Gear. Worse yet, so do a number of rogue states. They are all working on deploying their own...
Yeah, it's not going to let me. Would you go down the ladder?
strike capability. The world is about to see a swarm...
I was holding down. Why was he going up?
We initiated development of Metal Gear Ray as a countermeasure to these pirated weapons forces. The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course, another Metal Gear.
Damn it! Alright, well, I may as well show this cutscene. Yeah, I forgot there was a cutscene if you get caught. I should get an achievement for that.
Snake, respond! Snake! Snake!
At the moment, every industrialized nation on the globe knows the specifications for Metal Gear. Worse yet, so do a number of rogue states. They are all working on deploying their own Metal Gear force to compete with the U.S.'s nuclear strike capability. The world is about to see a swarm of these Metal Gear derivatives. We initiated development of Metal Gear Ray as a countermeasure to these pirated weapons forces. The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course, another Metal Gear. With Ray, the hundreds, if not thousands, of Metal Gears that exist all over the world are no longer a threat. The blind rush to nuclear proliferation will be contained.
Now they'll hear you running on that thing.
And our Ray that will accomplish this. This weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete. Nations building up their own Metal Gear force will think twice about their nuclear strategy in the light of the military dominance spelled out by Ray. The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order. And we, the Marine Corps, will play a central role in its military affairs. Some say that the strategic importance of aircraft carriers will be reduced by the completion of Raid. The opposition from the Navy is an undeniable fact. There is a lot of pressure from Navy brass, especially those...
Don't ask me how they don't hear me.
Not to mention interference from a major player. But this project is vital to the Marine Corps. The enemy is sometimes closer to home than you think they are. Always bear that in mind. Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development, but it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's. Theirs is a program that will add fuel to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation. It is a fact that players in favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our own Raid project, but I promise you that they will not succeed. This turned out to be longer than expected.
Oh yeah.
At ease. Rest a little. Let's continue. I have a daughter, and it is my greatest wish never to have her or her children experience the horror of nuclear war. As a father, I want to leave a better world for the future generation. As a soldier, I know that is my duty. Metal Gear Ray is amphibious.
Freeze.
Unlike the Army's Rex, it can cruise deep underwater, move in undetected, and make its landing on any shoreline. Its onboard Joint Tactical Information Distribution System identifies targets with unerring accuracy and takes them out with massive firepower. It is the ultimate weapon, and it is yours to guard.
Cutscene.
You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses incident during the Sears administration.
Yes, we are.
The current state of nuclear proliferation is a direct result of that event.
There he is. Do not knock him out, by the way.
Metal Gear.
This new model of Metal Gear is codenamed Ray, after the great Manta Ray. Our Ray has a sting that nature never gave the Manta.
I like how the timer stops when you're here. They'd be able to track that better than they do. Here's the nodes. Sensibility, programmed in... Alright, cool.
So, any codec moments from you, Snake? Huh? You haven't taken a single photo.
What do you mean?
There's no point in using this terminal if you don't have anything to send.
Oh, it didn't save when I did that, I guess.
One from the front right, the front, and the front left, and a close-up of the Marines marking on the prototype. Get the prototype on camera.
I don't know why we need all that.
With this latest Metal Gear, we can rule the sea and land as we never have before. We have intelligence that there are anti-Metal Gear terrorists planning to target the ship. Intruder to the left!
Damn it! Oh, shit. Okay.
Intruder in the back!
They're just practicing.
Intruder to the right! Intruder to the left! Should that actually happen, I expect you to be prepared. We cannot and will not give up Ray. Stay on your guard at all times. Let's continue. George Sears surrendered his presidency in the aftermath of Shadow Moses. The official reason given did not, of course, include the development of Metal Gear Rex.
Good.
But even you will have heard rumors that he was forced to resign after the failed cover-up cost him his influence in the political community. The Metal Gear Rex development on Shadow Moses was supposedly the first preparatory measure taken against the future possibility of reduced nuclear defense capability. NMD technology leaked to other nations would make that contingency likely. But if this theory is correct, it means that there was a calculated intent to cash in on this opportunity by specific interests within the military-industrial complex. We are here today to flush out and rid our country of these corrupting forces. That is our mission. You will bear that. Good. Proliferation and development of metal.
Alright.
Okay, I'm receiving the images. The first image is... It's almost right, but not quite. We can't use this. And the next one is... This is great. The Marines lettering shows up really well.
Mostly.
Okay, what am I seeing now? It's almost right, but not quite. We can't use this. And the next one is... Oh, I don't think we can use this. The next image is... What is this? Snake, this isn't a game we're playing here.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, last one's coming up. Okay, that's good. The shot from the right is in the bag.
Alright. But we're still missing one to the left. Oh.
Gear technology are about to render agreements like the NPT and START obsolete. There are also forces at work trying to exploit this disturbing trend to further their own power and influence. The human race is about to slide back into the endless arms race of that last century. And we cannot afford to play that Russian roulette again. The Metal Gear Ray you see is here to prevent that possibility.
Good.
Nuclear specialists in the black market trade and weapons grade plutonium has been fueling a cottage industry.
I'm gonna throw a save in.
Time to save? The Chinese have a saying.
Alright, I don't care. Alright, I should probably listen to
nuclear
them.
weapons since late last century. Add Metal Gear to the mix, the result is the renewed proliferation you see the world over. Once...
Alright, cool.
Looks like I have your photos now. Let's take a look. The first one I'm seeing is... Okay, this works. It's a great front view. We're okay on the photos from the right, front, and the one of the lettering. The only one we want is of Metal Gear from the front left. I know you can do it.
I thought that was it.
Lived in the shadow of the Doomsday Machine. This Metal Gear Ray can bring other Metal Gears under control and ensure that we never know that fear again. We, the Marines, will be the guardians of this peace. You must be tense. Let's do a little stretching, shall we? Right. Down. Left. Right. Up.
Good.
Front. Right.
There we go. That should be good. I thought we only needed 3 pictures. It's 4 though. Okay.
Looks like I have your photos now. Let's take a look. The first one I'm seeing is... You're a pretty good photographer. We can definitely use this left shot. Okay, now we have all the photos.
Cool.
Snake, the speech is about to wind up. Forget the photos and get out of there now.
We, the Marines, will lead the charge into a new world order with Metal Gear Ray. That is all. Dismissed.
Cool. So much for getting out of there. Ocelot.
Excellent speech, my friend.
Who the...
Gift of the silver tongue. They say it's the mark of a good officer. And of a liar. Americans are too in love with the sound of their own voice to speak the truth.
Identify yourself.
I am Shalashaska, also called Revolver Ocelot.
Meet Revolver Ocelot.
What do you want?
This machine will be quite useful.
What are you planning to do? Steal this thing?
Steal? No. I'm
Be
taking
interesting
it
if
back.
they made remakes of Metal Gear Solid games. Well, like Twin Snakes, but like say like what Capcom's been doing with Resident Evil games. No, there's the Colonel.
Gerlukovich. Nobody move. Understood? This ship now carries enough Simtex on its key structural points to blow it out of the water at the touch of this button. That's right. No one has to die needlessly. We're almost at the target. Get a move on.
What do you intend to do with Ray? Sell it on the streets?
I was raised in Snezinsk, formerly known as Chelyabinsk 70, the nuclear research outpost.
What are you talking about?
After the Cold War ended,
Isn't that just a
my home
clone
was
of Ray,
bought
though?
out by the Americans.
See that because MGS4 you go back to Shadow Moses to get Metal Gear Ray.
You would understand. Land, friends, dignity, all sold to the highest bidder, the United States of America. Even the technology that gave birth to these weapons is Russian, developed by us.
What do you intend to do?
Russia will rise again. And Ray is the key.
I regret to inform you that I have no intention of selling Metal Gear. As I said, I came to take it back. Yes, returned to the Patriots.
The Lale Lule Lo? How's that possible?
Ocelot, have you sold us out?
I was never in your employ, Golukovich.
Are you still in league with Solidus?
No hard feelings, Colonel. Mother Russia can rot for all I care.
Since when, Ocelot? When did you turn?
I'm glad you noticed, comrade. I abandoned her during the Cold War.
Ah!
Metal Gear only has room for one! Golukovich, you and your daughter will die here.
Damn you!
Sergei, looks like you were long overdue for retirement.
Traitorous dog!
Wasn't Ocelot in contact with the president? I don't know if that was the U.S. president or the Russian president, though. At the end of MGS1.
Show's over. If you wish to live, I suggest you run now. This ship is still in the lower New York harbor. You may yet make it to shore if you swim for your life.
Yeah, don't let him get away, guys. There's Snake. Yeah. It wasn't showing him for like the last 10 minutes or something. Liquid! This is a trick, by the way.
been a while, brother.
Who are you?
You know who I am.
Liquid?
Not so young anymore, eh, Snake? You're drowning in time. I know what it's like, brother. No wonder Naomi passed you over for the Fox Die program. Ouch! Get out of my mind, Liquid! The price of physical prodigy. Few more years and you'll be another dead clone of the old man. Our raw materials are vintage, brother. Big Boss was in his late 50s when they created his copies.
I didn't realize he was that
I
old.
live on through this arm.
I played this over all these years, and I didn't even realize that. Alright. Well, he's already dead. Well, no, not yet, but he will be dead soon. I thought he was dead already. I guess we will be playing as Raiden, after all.
You don't have what it takes after all! You're going down, Snake, with this tanker!
I don't think Metal Gear Solid 2 ever launched on PC before this. I could be wrong, though. I know Metal Gear Solid 1 was available on PC before the Steam release, for the Master Collection. But I don't think MGS 2 or 3 were, but I could be wrong. So far, this seems like a good port. My main complaint is, like, say, if you want to close the game, you gotta, like, Alt F4, which, not a big deal, but... and then, there's no... You can't, like, adjust the audio. But, I mean, aside from that, I don't really have an issue with the game.
We have a problem.
Just kind of minor complaints. Now, I remember seeing or reading someone say that the PlayStation 5 version, and I don't know if it's only was the PS5 version, I don't know what the PS4 version, because it's Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater HD, where people aren't getting trophies after completing bosses. I don't know if I'll have that issue on Steam. We'll have to wait and see. Well, I mean, well, Steam has achievements, which is basically the same thing as trophies. There's no platinum trophy. Steam doesn't have a platinum achievement like PlayStation has platinum trophies. A lot of times, there would be one platinum trophy after you get all the other trophies. Steam, I don't believe Steam has like a platinum trophy, platinum achievements, unless maybe they do for some games, and I'm just not aware of it. But so basically, this is the prologue of the game. Kind of like Metal Gear Solid 5, Ground Zero's the prologue to Phantom Pain. Only this was released, the tanker incident in this game, yeah, MGS2, was released with the rest of the game. MGS5 was originally released separately. Till the definitive experience came out, or
Yes, at the location we discussed. Yes, I have photographic evidence of Snake on the scene. The cipher was most useful. I look forward to tomorrow morning's news flash. I would say the Marine Corps' plans are on indefinite hold. Yes, of course, Mr. President.
I don't know if he's talking to the U.S. or Russian president. And Twitter is not working properly right now. Oh, now it is. Of course I want to save. No. Don't want to drop the controller. Scientists had to make thousands of calculations to create the atomic bomb and determine its effects. Computers and atomic bombs, both products of World War II, grew up together. Imagination in people, information tech... Come on, I can't read that fast.
Snake, do you remember the sinking of that tanker 2 years ago?
Of course.
Terrorists blow
April
a hole in an
29th.
oil tanker full of crude barely 20 miles off the shore of Manhattan. Your classic nightmare.
A lot of this game is
It didn't
altered.
take long for the government to put an oil fence around
Well,
it.
because of 9/11.
And then that massive offshore cleanup facility went
Well, I don't know if it... I should say a lot, the game, but... Anyway.
I hear the cleanup isn't quite over yet.
It takes time. But in the meantime, the shells
It's like the cleanup of 9/11 took a while, too.
Calling teams Alpha and Bravo. Deploy at the big shell as scheduled.
Approximately 6 hours ago, the big shell was seized by an armed group.
Do we have an idea?
My mom was actually supposed to be in New York the day of 9/11, but
Russian private
for
armed
her work, but it got delayed,
It's a highly
which is
trained
probably
group.
good.
They have the big shell under complete control.
She wasn't going to be in the building, but still. It was in New York, but it was a separate building. Not the Twin Tower buildings.
What are their demands?
$30 billion.
$30 billion? What makes them think they can get that much?
There was a government-sponsored tour going on at the big shell that day.
Hostages, huh?
A VIP from one of the major conservation groups, and one from our own government. The most important person in a sense.
The most important person?
James Johnson.
The president?
Unless the demands are met, the terrorists intend to blow the big shell out of the water.
And the crude will ignite, turning the Manhattan Harbor into an inferno.
That's not the worst-case scenario.
Fish.
If the chlorides being used to decontaminate the seawater go up with the oil, toxins containing catastrophic levels of dioxins will be released. In other words, the bay's ecosystem will be wiped out, and the sea will turn into a toxic soup for centuries, becoming the
So we
worst
got the big
environmental
shell
disaster
incident.
in history.
Big Shell incident is done. This is...
You have 2 mission objectives.
Or would this be the Big
One,
Shell? I don't remember.
infiltrate the offshore decontamination facility Big Shell and safeguard
I think the first one
the
was
president
Tanker
and other
incident. Anyway.
hostages. And 2, disarm the terrorists by any means necessary. You should know that SEAL Team 10 is also conducting a rescue operation.
Is this a joint effort?
No. Foxhound remains a covert body. Don't alert them to your presence. That is an order.
This is Snake. I'm now inside
Come on, Raiden.
Shell 1.
How are things?
We're in luck.
They're calling him Snake right now, but they'll change it later.
Sentries posted here.
What's the visibility?
The lights on the plant struts are functioning. I won't have to use the IR goggles.
Any problems?
There was a brand new hole cut through the oil fence. There's someone else besides me that wanted to get in badly.
That's not possible.
What about SEAL Team 10?
They landed on the roof of the Big Shell as planned. And by the
This
way,
is Big
Snake,
Shell.
we're changing your code name for all following communication.
What's wrong with Snake?
Just a precaution. You are now designated Raiden.
Raiden.
All right, Raiden. You've already
Raiden.
covered infiltration and VR
Raiden.
training.
Raiden. Trying to say in
300
Japanese.
missions in VR.
Raiden.
I feel like some kind of legendary.
I'm just gonna stick to Raiden.
Okay, we'll skip that part.
Make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by code.
Where's your code?
The frequency is
Your voice sounds deeper.
140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the back button. When we need to reach you, contact you, the codec will beep. When you hear that noise, press the back button. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of
Did
your
they
ear.
record some of the
No
audio?
one but you will be able to hear it.
All right.
What's this released on PC ever before?
First, make your way to the upper section of the Big Shell.
How do I get up to the next level?
There's an elevator at the far end of that area. Use that.
Oh, it did come out on Windows back in 2003. Or PC. Well, yeah,
Your new
Windows.
sneaking suit uses electrofiber technology.
They're probably using the
a
audio from
byproduct of
that
fiber optics
version.
research. The texture isn't far removed from rubber, but the material protects against a wide
I don't know what
range
they
of
would say on the
toxic
Xbox version.
substances. The suit
Well, this
itself
released on
is
Xbox back in 2002, though.
with smart skin and military R&D.
It just came out on
Data
PS2 the
about
previous
damage to
year.
Different regions of the body, including blood loss, is exchanged between the suit and the intravenous nanomachines to create a feedback system.
There's a lot of pressure on my torso.
Relax. The suit applies varying pressure to major internal organs to maximize performance and safeguard their functions. They call this the skull suit in Foxhound.
Skull suit seems appropriate somehow.
The hatch with a circular handle will open into the elevator area. Locate the hatch first.
Copy that. Moving on to main mission objectives.
Really? Okay, there we go.
Got your feet wet? These are the basic controls for swimming.
Stroke the water and move forward by pushing the punch button. Push it in rapid succession to swim faster.
Change your heading with the left stick. Up will take you up, down takes you lower. Left and right to face those directions.
The O2 gauge will appear under your life gauge while you're underwater. The gauge corresponds to the amount of air you can hold from a single deep breath. Once the O2 gauge falls to 0, the life gauge will start to drop. You need to be aware of that.
How do you go up? Oh. Snake? Right. What's with the camera moving like that?
Colonel, I've sighted an enemy sentry. AN-94 and a Makarov. Those grenades, all his equipment, is Russian-made.
Must be a
Is or are?
man.
Gralukovich?
A Russian private army that was in line to work with the Shadow Moses takeover group 4 years ago.
What's their stake in this one?
Oh yeah, this takes place
Must have made
4
a
years
deal.
after Shadow
An
Moses.
arrangement
But
with
when we
the
played as
terrorists.
Snake, I think that was 2
They
years
become
after.
a band of mercenaries.
Or something
An
like
army
that.
without a country.
2007, and then the rest of the game's 2009. Oh, there's Snake.
Colonel, there's definitely another intruder in here besides me.
That's not a possibility.
Not a team. Looks like a solo job.
One man.
We may not know who he is, but he managed to take care of every sentry in the area. They're all out cold. Whoever he is, he's got some skills.
We need to get an ID. But for now, you can take advantage of the situation and get to work. There's a terminal in front of the elevator. A node.
Did you say nerd?
Not nerd. Node.
Oh.
Use the node to gain access to the Big Shell's facilities network.
Then what?
Pull up the map of the structure. That'll let you activate the Soliton radar.
The Soliton radar? True. That radar came in useful during VR training.
A radar system uses biological magnetic fields as input. These estimated enemy positions are projected onto a map according to reference points collected via GPS signals and field personnel reports. We need to get to the map through the Big Shell's node to put this data processing to practical use. The node unit is about 3 feet high. Should be colored blue. Each area has at least one.
How do I gain access?
Just push the action button in front of the node. The nanomachines in your body will take care of the security clearance and allow you access to the node. Complete the procedure before those sentries gain consciousness. If they spot you, you won't be able to gain access for a while. Stay on guard.
Got it.
Trying to pick up the bodies or whatever.
Raiden, you won't be able to use any of the enemy's equipment.
Why not?
You should know that all active weapons are equipped with a personal identification system. The owner enters their required user ID information during the weapon registration or at the start of a mission. If anyone other than the registered user tries to fire the weapon, the ID system will not authorize the action.
But these are black market Russian weapons. How can they be equipped with identification functionality?
They must have been customized by the terrorists themselves. These are professionals we're dealing with, and they certainly won't let their own equipment be used against them.
I'm guessing it's the same for the Navy SEALs here?
Right.
How am I supposed to procure weapons then?
Find the ones that haven't yet been individualized. Everything you find in the item box is clean. You should know this from your VR training.
Okay, I know those.
Items in the item box are yours to use at will. They will be your supply source with regards to weaponry and gear.
Oh, there. I was doing it wrong. Alright. There we go. Alright. Yeah, I don't want to go back to the title screen. There we go.
Good work, Raiden.
That's how you go back to that screen without forcing the game to close.
Remember your VR
Or you can
training
get a game over.
The tool is exactly the same one. It maps the terrain as well as the position of enemy personnel. The bright dot in the middle is you, Raiden. The red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape represents their field of vision.
Don't they wake up?
Your radar isn't affected by the weather, but if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it. It gets jammed easily, I'm afraid. It's all made from currently existing technology. You won't be able to use
I thought it was made from future technology. That's not out yet.
Be careful.
I thought they time traveled
Shell's
20 years in the
layout map
future.
should now be available after touching the start button.
How do I save the mission data?
I've set aside a proprietary frequency for saves, and an analyst to work on the data too.
Jack, is everything all right?
What are you doing here?
Jack, can you hear me?
Get real. Rose, you're not supposed to be involved. What's going on?
Jack, I'm a part of this mission.
Colonel, what the hell is going on?
Raiden, meet the mission
exactly
analyst. She'll be overseeing the data saving and support.
Exactly it. Why her?
The Foxhound analyst that was
Definitely
supposed to take
not.
part in this mission was in an accident.
Definitely not.
Rosemary was brought in as a replacement.
Definitely not. An accident?
And according to the files, she knows you better
I'll
than
stop.
anybody else.
Rose may be in the service, but an intelligence analyst is no field officer.
Not to worry. She has our technical staff at her disposal.
She's never been a part of a field mission. This is insane.
I have my own reasons for selecting her for this mission, soldier.
Colonel, I fail to see...
I know your VR training performance in and out, but sometimes that's not enough. You're familiar with the Shadow Moses incident?
You know I covered it in VR.
If there's a crucial tactical detail that case taught us, it was the power of the operative's will to survive.
I was trained to fight. My personal feelings have no place in a mission.
We've learned that it doesn't work that way. And on the field, you need all the help you can get.
Jack, you're stuck with me whether you like it or not.
Rose.
You need someone to watch your back. But I have conditions that need to be met, Colonel.
What is it?
I'll perform my duties and save that mission data, but I'm aware that technically I'm not part of the mission control team. After all, I'm just a normal girl who's worried about Jack. But that means, Colonel, that I am not required to follow your orders outside of my immediate duties. Jack is not simply a field personnel for me to track. His safety comes first to me, not the mission. And because of that, I will be monitoring and keeping a record of every communication you have with him, Colonel.
Given the circumstances, you're free to do what you see fit.
Hey, I prefer this to being kept in the dark waiting.
I'd like to make a request, if I may.
Of course.
His handle is Raiden. For the duration of the mission, could you call him that?
Yes, sir. All right, Raiden. Let me know when you're ready to turn in a save. The proprietary save frequency is 140.96. I just switched frequencies. Jack?
What?
Do you know what day it is tomorrow?
April 30th. Is there something special about it?
Isn't there?
I can't remember. I'm sorry.
Oh well. I'll keep trying till I hear the answer. I'm gonna let you go now, Jack. Take care.
Raiden, the enemy sentry is regaining consciousness.
Be careful, Jack.
Find somewhere to hide until the elevator arrives. You must stay out of sight.
What's up, Jack? Hang in there.
I'm under attack. Stay alert.
Stay on the lookout.
Here we go. Aim it.
Return to your positions. Stay sharp.
So this is where he takes his gear off, or some of it at least. Kind of like MGS1.
The terrorists call themselves Sons of Liberty.
Sons of Liberty?
The name of their leader is Solid Snake.
The hero of Shadow Moses? So that's why you changed my code name.
Right, but he can't be the Solid Snake. He died 2 years ago on that tanker after he blew it sky high.
Quentin Flynn. I think he also played Silver in some of the Sonic games.
Not a chance.
Or used to play Silver. Sounds like him too.
Colonel, I'm on the roof. There are no sentries, but it would only take one to spot me in this light.
You never had daylight VR training after all. Stay extra sharp until you can find a node to log in from.
What about the commandos?
SEAL Team 10 has landed on struts B and C.
And the president?
Seems he was spotted on strut B.
Strut B?
The big shell is comprised of shells 1 and 2. Each unit consists of a central core and 6 struts surrounding it.
So the whole thing is shaped like 2 hexagons connected end on end.
Exactly. And you're on the roof of strut A, shell 1 at the moment. First, get to a node. Log into the network.
Got it.
I was trying to do like a somersault or something. Watch. What?
Raiden, SEAL Team 10 is in.
Oh, I forgot to say.
Do we really have no line of communication with the SEALs?
They don't know a thing about us. You know we work in the dark, and this mission is no exception. Only a few people know about your presence here. There's no need for concern. This operation is under Pentagon's direct command, and the NSDD came from the Vice President and the Secretary of Defense. Your mission may be top secret, but it's gone through the usual channels.
Jack, do you need to save? See ya.
No.
Jack, is that you? Talk to you soon, Jack.
Not a chance.
Not a chance. It'd be funny if she yelled at him for saying that.
I'll go check the roof. I'll leave the first floor to you, okay? Understood.
Colonel, I've located the node, but it's under heavy surveillance. I can't get in any
They can hear you talking, I'm sure.
Distract them.
Definitely
Try making
not.
some noise to draw their attention
Definitely
away.
not. How?
Flatten yourself against a wall and hit the punch
not.
button.
Got it.
see. Don't leave him lying around. Hide the body as soon as possible. When his comrades come back from the roof, you don't want him being found. If they do find him, they'll be on the alert and things can get difficult. When you take a hostile down, hide the body where a patrol is unlikely to come around. You can drag an enemy personnel's body. This is how to do it. First,
I know how to do it. Played the game before.
Raiden, watch your back. That's a cipher, a type of UAV. If it spots you, it will alert enemy personnel. Exercise extreme caution. But you can use chaff to set up an interference field. That'll knock its sensors offline for a while. Try to locate some chaff. You can also destroy the engine or the camera. Some of the UAVs may be armed. Be careful.
Copy that.
Wait a second. I just intercepted new intelligence on the operation being executed by SEAL Team 10.
Intercepted?
As I said before, they need to be kept in the dark about our presence.
So we just listen in.
I'm patching it through.
This is Alpha Zero. We have the president. Is he safe? He is safe. What about the package? Tell the guys upstairs that we've secured the package. Easy money.
Good work. Your retrieval is on the way. Come on home.
Roger that. Holy! Alpha Zero, report. Damn it, cover the president!
Come in, Alpha Zero.
This is Alpha Zero. We're under attack. This is crazy. Is that?
No doubt.
Alpha Zero, respond.
That's going a bit too far.
All Alpha, respond.
No doubt.
Raiden, the president's life is in danger.
That's exactly it.
Head to Strut B now.
Whatever.
Oop. Don't do that.
Nothing here.
It's one of the bombs. We gotta get it later. No, don't carry out an investigation. Go on. All right. Try it again. That was close.
Raiden, watch out. There are sentries posted on the connecting bridge. They will spot you if you continue on course.
Any recommendations?
Use the hanging mode.
Hanging?
Face any waist-high railing and push the action button to clear the railing and hang over the side. Once there, you can move sideways while keeping out of enemy sight.
All right, I'm giving it a try.
Don't forget the grip gauge. It will keep decreasing during a hanging maneuver, and once it runs out, you will fall.
Whew, that was close. He passed out before he had a chance to call. But he was getting ready to, though. Cutscene. No, it's not Gray Fox. But it's... I'm going to end as soon as I get to a node. Oh. Vamp? Yep, it's Vamp. He's right there. I hope next year we get Volume 2 with this. And I want to see Peace Walker and MGS4. It would be interesting if they did Portable Ops and Portable Ops Plus, though. I feel like Volume 2 probably won't include as many games, though. Which is fine. With making out.
What are you?
Five today. Or rather, 6.
Vamp. Look out, Raiden.
Get down! Where is he?
Hey! Thank you for that, Chris. How's it going today? Thank you for the sub. Good? That's good. Almost 40 months.
Strange smell. You smell like...
There was something I was going to say about subs. I'm going to let the cutscene play first, though.
Shoot him!
And you can't pause the cutscenes in this game, in the PC version.
Yeah, Queen.
Olga? What is her name? Olga, I think, the person talking.
Something interesting?
The female character.
In the central unit with the president.
Be right there.
Hold on. I'm not an enemy. Calm down.
Well, he doesn't know that.
My name is...
Pliskin.
My name is Pliskin. Iroquois Pliskin. Lieutenant Junior Grade.
Or is it really? Yeah, we know it's Snake. Raiden doesn't know that, though. Iroquois
Are you a Navy SEAL?
Pliskin.
How did you get in? Fast rope descent from a Navy chopper.
They have roaches.
Have I seen you before?
That suit. Are you Foxhound?
That's right.
No, it wasn't supposed to tell
was
them.
disbanded. Huh? Where were you before Foxhound? Delta Force?
I was part of the Army's Force 21 trials.
Force 21? That's about tactical IT
Was this
right?
Did they change this cutscene a little bit?
Any field
I
experience?
don't remember.
No, not really.
So this is your first.
I've had extensive training, the kind that's indistinguishable from the real thing.
Like what?
Sneaking mission 60, weapons 80, advanced
VR, huh?
but realistic in every way.
A virtual grunt of the digital age, that's just great.
That's far more effective than live exercises.
You don't get injured in VR, do you? Every year a few soldiers die in field exercises.
There's pain sensation in VR and even a sense of reality and urgency. The only difference is it isn't actually happening.
That's the way they want you to think, to remove you from the fear that goes with battle situations. War is a video game. What better way to raise the ultimate soldier?
Basically. Look at all the snakes.
So you're saying that VR training is some kind of mind control?
In a matter of speaking. More or less.
Raiden, what's going on?
The Alpha team from Navy SEAL 10 is dead. No, a single survivor.
The kid's wired with nanomachines.
What about the president?
Looks like they took him somewhere else.
I see. You said there was a survivor from SEAL Team 10.
Yeah. Lieutenant J.G. Pliskin.
Has he seen your face?
What?
This is a top secret mission. No one can know that we're involved.
It's a little too late for that. What's up?
Take a look.
I wouldn't be spoiling this if this was a brand new game. Well, I mean, I don't want to. I probably still shouldn't spoil it. But I mean, it's kind of obvious.
A Navy captain.
You all right?
Give me a few minutes. Must have lost a few more pints than I thought.
I don't see how smoking's going to help.
That man just now.
That blood-sucking freak. That was Vamp. He's Romanian, a wizard with knives, as you saw.
The way he moved didn't seem human.
You won't see that in VR, I guarantee.
What is he?
One of the members of Dead Cell.
Dead Cell? Him?
A special forces unit created by ex-President George Sears. The name was originally intended to reflect its anti-terrorist functions. The unit would launch unannounced assaults on government complexes for the ultimate terrorism simulation. They were needed to show VR troopers like you how to deal with the real thing. But around the time their original leader died in prison, the unit began to unravel. They were always close to the edge, but they became more and more extreme, began to go after US allies, even civilians. We estimate that no fewer than 100 people died as a result of accidents the Dead Cell arranged on their own. They were out of control, and it all came to a head 6 months ago.
What happened?
The unit was devastated. There are only 3 left now, and you just saw one of them.
Why would they go after the big shell?
How should I know? I told you they were on the lunatic fringe.
What about their leader? He says he's Solid Snake.
Snake died 2 years ago.
No, he didn't.
You mean the
officially,
that made
maybe
this big shell necessary in the first place?
Right, and he was the one that sank that tanker.
But he's a legend.
Legends are usually bad news. There's not a lot of difference between heroes and madmen.
You're saying Snake is still alive and pulled another one?
No, he's not involved in this one. His body was positively ID'd 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Snake is dead.
And buried.
What about the other soldiers? I saw Russian equipment too.
Former Soviet military. They're probably mercenaries.
Frame rate.
The big shell is too much ground for just Dead Cell members to hold down. You weren't briefed on any of this? And you came in alone to boot? Why? What are you really doing here? Can't tell me, huh? Fine with me.
I don't smoke.
Keep it anyway. May come in handy. Take this too.
Come in, Alpha Zero. This is Bravo Zero, currently at the bridge between struts B and C. The president is... Damn, I can't hit this thing. It's like some bad dream. Alpha, anyone, come in, all Alpha. This is Bravo Zero.
Aren't you going to answer him?
Yeah, too late.
The BC connecting bridge.
We need to get there. Can you handle it?
I need a few more minutes. Remember my frequency. It's 141.80.
141.80. Got it.
I've been briefed on this plan's layout. If you need information on the place or about Dead Cell, contact me. You're using nano communication, right?
Yeah, but I can patch into your frequency.
What was the point of
What's your name?
that?
Raiden.
Raiden? Strange code name.
Makes up for the boring one my parents gave me.
Thunder God?
Maybe I'll find out someday.
Japanese or something? Or Thunder Lightning, or whatever. No!
Raiden, sealed.
8-0, you said? Nope. Oh, 14180.
He's asleep?
Now... No, don't... Hold on.
Jack, it's me.
Everything okay, Rose?
Don't you need to save the mission data?
Oh yeah. Thanks for the reminder.
I'll do that in a minute.
Jack, do you remember what day tomorrow is?
That again. I'm sorry, but I still don't have a clue.
That's okay.
What is it, Rose? Talk to me.
I'd rather you figure it out. It's important.
How important?
Important enough? And we'll talk about it tomorrow.
Why not now?
Tomorrow seems more appropriate. I need all the help I can get so that I won't chicken out anyway.
Is that the reason you decided to be part of this mission? Okay. I'm gonna finish this thing by tomorrow no matter what.
You know I'll do everything I can to help you.
Rose, there's something I need you to do as an analyst.
What is it?
It has to do with Solid Snake. The leader of this takeover incident is claiming that he's Snake himself.
The legendary mercenary?
I need as much data on him as possible. Everything they have on him after the Shadow Moses incident.
He's dead now, isn't he?
Yes. Should be a burial record somewhere too. You should be able to request top-level security clearance from the Colonel. That should get us into the most classified material.
I'm on it. I'll contact you as soon as I find out something.
Alright, I was going to say, with the subscriptions, I don't know if it... I don't think it affects my channel. But, there was... Crunchyroll. And on Twitch, if you were to subscribe to 2 people or gift 2 subscriptions, you're supposed to get 60 days of Crunchyroll for free. I don't believe I'm one of the people. I'm pretty sure I'm not one of the people where I qualify for that. But I got an email from Twitch about it. And I didn't know about it until, like, yesterday. Hold on. Watch.
I wouldn't do... What are you trying to do, kid?
He won't kill you.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Alright, let's throw save in. I'm gonna actually take a break, come back later. I might do GTA 5 instead of this. I don't know, but I'll do something. Let's throw a save in.
What can I do for you, Jack?
Rose, are you okay?
Yes, thank you. It really scared me at first, but I think I've gotten used to it. I'll be behind you all the way, so don't worry.
I guess women really are strong.
Not quite. It's not women that are strong. It's me.
Just as long as I can count on you.
Actually, that's not true. It still scares me to death. But I'll be strong.